Alrighty, long time no see. Actually, I will say that before this video, I did do a couple videos before this, but they are unlisted. I might put them in the description because they're closed beta stuff for this, but the devs have seen me. But for everyone else, long time no see. Uh, I've been moving, and I hope the sun does not block me. I don't usually record during the day, but last night I was really tired. I pretty much fell asleep at like a little before 1 in the morning. Woke up at 6 in the morning to go to the bathroom, and then fell back asleep until like 10 this morning. So, but I really wanted to play. I really wanted to play this one more time at least, just as like, uh, I don't know if I can say reactions. You can see reactions in the unlisted videos in the description below if I put them in there. I'm free to post them now, but I figured since this is the final version, besides some bug patches and stuff, uh, this is more of realistic. Like before, the videos before were like they were they had some placeholder dialogue and stuff, and this actually has the final story. No real bugs except for maybe some now and then, but hopefully don't run into those right now. I was bug testing this a lot. Cryro can vouch for me on that. As well as the rest of the dev team. I was up till like 4 in the morning play testing this twice at least last week, maybe 3 times, I forget. And then, before that, I had more time because I wasn't on a strict schedule, but this was coming out as of recording this 2 days ago, but it might be 3 days ago by this time this video goes up. Came out the 21st of December, so yeah, but I'm in a new house, and a little bit of a new setup. I gotta, even though it's not really effective right now because it's the middle of the day, I do have a, let's see, will it work? Yeah, I don't know if if you can see that. You can see it in my glasses, actually. I got a ring light, so whenever it's not the middle of the day, or once I finally get my blinds, which won't be in until January, I can use this to be seen a little better than just be in the shadows. But anyways, without further ado, I'm an idiot because I did not set this up right. Uh, let's do this real quick. This is what I've had to do because I'm a dum-dum, although nobody else should be doing this. Let's see. Take this out. If Cryro wonders how I've been managing to do this, where is it? What am I doing? Just do this. Paste. Replace. And does it work now? That's weird. Oh well, I guess I'll have to run it through Steam. Okay, that works. It was working before I recorded this. I don't know why it wasn't doing it before, but probably have to restart the computer or whatever. Restart my GPD Win Max. But I don't want to do that. I could do it on the video or whatever. It's really fast, but I don't want to. I don't want to waste too much more time. Let's do that. Also, my system sounds, if the dev team notices, have reverted to default because Windows hates me. Okay, so let's see. First, no, nice. Think we're good. Think we're good. System booting up. Primary functions initializing. Establishing link with player. Player is your name, Luke. Actually, we're gonna do something that I don't think anyone's gonna do. No. I'm going to make my life a living hell. Mama? Mama? Where am I? Why do I feel dizzy all of a sudden? Okay, so entering this name will make your character dizzy, which is actually one of the effects in the game that happens for like 30 seconds, and pretty much I'm not moving anything whatsoever. So yeah, pretty much you move in a random direction at any point, and you can't control it. Like, see, I did not say to go down. Also, it happens during cutscenes and word dialogues too, so that'll be interesting. Branch snaps off. I'm sorry about your plant. Hello? And the mic, yeah, the mic should be working. Actually, I'm gonna turn down this a little bit because I feel like anytime I record with that much, it makes it not work right. They're not staring back. Nico moved away. What am I doing? Whoa. Okay, I gotta look at my screen because it's so freaking dark on my computer, on my main computer monitor. Pick up the freaking paper. It's a sheet with markings on it. Nico picks it up with shaky hands. As shaky as the window was. Also, if you put it up here in the faint light, Nico can see the markings. The meaning remains unclear. They appear to be inverted. The inverted markings reveal themselves in the reflection. 6492. I think someone got either triple ones or triple zeros, like, somehow. Which I find that pretty funny. Was it 649? What was it? I was in the middle of talk. Not 1. 6492. Nico, quit moving around. You're being talked to. There's... What the frick are you doing walking around? I'm sorry. I do not know what is happening, nor why this has happened. Perhaps Fuzzy can... You did this. You made Nico dizzy. You did this, didn't you? Yeah, I kinda did. It's not supposed to be like this. Nico was not supposed to be dizzy. You were not supposed to be like this. Actually, kinda, sorta am, but okay. Did you know this would happen? Kinda. Did you even think about what it would mean for Nico to return? Leave as soon as possible. I think Nico finally stopped moving. Oh wait, that's right. I'm in the middle of a dialogue window. Okay, listen to me, Nico. You're not listening to me. Everything will be fine. I promise. Everything will be fine? Is the sun going to come back? And who's Fuzzy? Hello? Mama, where are you? Can I still interact with the... No. Hello? Don't go back in the door, Nico. Get the thing, Nico. A loose string pokes from the cushion. Nico plucks it out. Okay, now there's a weird glitch. A can of soda sits on the table. Nico takes it from across the room. Ram-shaped magnet. Nico takes that across the room. Nico lowers the string into the drain. If you haven't seen the original playthrough, Nico would be grabbing this thing with string, and I always found that funny. Cryro hates me mentioning that, but it's freaking... It's like, I almost got it. It's like, but string is like, how do you get with string? And you lost the RAM magnet. Okay. Time to take this in. Not spill it except on the fire. Fire hisses as it dies out. Nico grabs the object beneath the ashes. Okay. Now, if you do this, there's a weird glitch. I do not know why this happens. But when you look at the door... Actually, I think... Did Cryo fix that? Because it's pretty dark still. That's very weird, actually. Because there was a glitch that made it where you would light up more if you looked at the door after putting the fire out. I still can't see worth crap. Used for TVs. Yes, that's what remotes are for. TV lights up and numbers quickly flash on the screen. 1859. 1859. Nico unlocks it from a little bit over, over there. My camera's showing that way when I do this way for you all. Okay, now something interesting. This is the only place Nico is not dizzy because falling down the stairs would be bad. No, no. If Nico was dizzy while going down these steps, it breaks really, really badly. Like, you pretty much go through the steps and then you're in another dimension. See? Back to not being dizzy. Or back to being dizzy. What is that? Something to make me see better. Dang, I didn't even think about bringing the remote back out. I didn't find it much of a glitch because I feel like it was in the base game maybe, but maybe it wasn't in the base game because you got your items taken away. But pretty much during cutscenes, on this corner right here where you see the item, it would show up. I feel like that happened in base game with certain other cutscenes, but maybe it didn't. It's kind of a weird thing, but let's see, is there anything in the fridge? No. We don't need to see that again. Nico, don't go through the door. But that's not me. It's a cat. I'm not a cat. But are you a bird? I'm a person. Fair enough. Yes, it is me too. Yes, hello. The blooper video will show why I say that. I don't know if Cryro hates that or what, but I just found that hilarious. Maybe she hates it because of the fact that it mentions her. I wonder if Cryro ever seen this. Okay, go through the door. I can barely see in here. I blame the sun. In my room, not in the game, in my room. Coming in here, it's like freaking bright. Do I even have the brightness all the way maxed? Yes, I do. Hello? Old mattress laid out neatly across the floor. Hello? Is there anybody named Fuzzy? Dang it! Let me just wobbly... Stop going backwards, Nico. Make my way through the forest. I know where to go first, and I want to go there first because of different dialogue being all around. So... Ugh. Stop it! Stop it! Told you. How to make my life a living hell. Also, remember all these. Remember all of these. Actually. Okay. Nico. As long as you get on the bridge, it's fine. As long as you don't make me go backwards, it's fine. I wonder. Guardian stands in the way of the entrance, blocking it. Okay, cool. Nothing. Quill! Quill! Rubble blocks the way. Quill! Where are you? Nico? Is that you? Hi? Alula! Come over here! Did you find her? Where did you find her? Huh? What you looking at? I'm just walking everywhere. Nico! You came back! I'm sorry. Have we met before? Of course we have, silly. You came back to return the sun again, right? Return the sun? Actually, we sort of need your help again. We're looking for our friend Quill. She's usually climbing trees and buildings, but we couldn't find her anywhere outside. She's usually climbing trees and buildings. Buildings! I didn't recognize that the first time. We're getting worried about her. I hope it's not too much to ask you to help us again. Again? Nico, you do remember us, don't you? I'm sorry, I'm just going around everywhere during this cutscene, being very distracting. We can figure it out later. Come on, Lula. Let's give Nico some time to think. But I'll help. You will? But you don't remember us, do you? I don't know. But I don't want to leave you all alone finding your friend. So you'll come with us? Yeah! Great! Yay! Let's go! Alrighty, got our own party of friends that are gonna be dizzy with us, because why the heck not? Also, I'm gonna go this way just so I can... No, Nico. Do not get stuck. Stop it! That's my plushie! Her name is Ruby! Cool! I have a plushie too! His name is Mr. Banana Bread. That's a silly name. An old fishing rod. That's messy. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to cleaning that room out yet. And... Stop it! Stop it! God. I think whatever is in here is spoiled. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Alula, I told you to throw this out yesterday. But I'm going to eat it later. Ew. Let's see. Oh, I should probably take these in soon. I wonder if that annoys anyone that I go up to the bells. That's mine! It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. Fish! Fish, 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 fish. Everything's looking fine besides Nico's balance. Oh, I wonder. Damn! I know what I can do. Go through the door, Nico. Go through the door. Go through the door! Yes! Okay. Sure. I went and fast traveled through the building. I know that's obviously because I'm dizzy and I went through the door while I was in that menu, but I just found that funny that I could do that. Like, I remember doing that during playtesting once. Dear Diary, the sun went out again. I'm not sure I want to stay in this place anymore. I'm taking a boat into the water and seeing where it takes me. Maybe I'll find the new Messiah wherever I end up. The rest of the diary is torn apart. Is it? Okay, yeah, it is. This used to be a lot darker in like 2018, I think. So at least it's not that dark. Also, if I talk to you, are you still dizzy? Yeah, a bit. Wait, were there always two of you? Yeah, they are the ones that you get dizzy from. Pretty much if you talk to them, Nico starts spinning around like how the tower used to spin around. The sun was left in the tower for less than 6 months, and it's already been tampered with. Say, aren't you supposed to be our messiah? I don't think so. Oh, never mind then. Wait. I hope the sun comes back soon. I still know who you are from a friend's OC. Oh, hello. I'm sorry that my house is in shambles. I haven't had time to fix up. Oh, but it looks clean to me though. It's still not clean enough. Oh, what am I gonna do? Unused cooking utensils or cooking coals quietly sit on top. The jar is full of glass tubes and water. Stop it! Let me talk to you! Stop it! Okay, stop! I couldn't get that first part. I think it was something about didn't need fireflies, but because of the sun going away again. Now I'm catching more for her because the sun is gone again. It's still fun to catch them. That's pretty much where the conversation went. Yo, this might be the longest I've stayed in the Glen. I'm not used to how peaceful it is here, but my little sister seems happy that I'm spending more time here. I just wish our new parent wasn't such a stick in the mud. Hey, at least they let you play blackjack. Oh, I know that joke will not hit anyone except for anyone that's in the Discord server. And anyone that has seen my original playthrough of this probably remembers that this used to be where the battery that you needed was at. Looking into the past from almost about 2.5 years ago. Is this fixed? Okay. That used to make you go into the water as of the original public beta. Actually, I do wonder something. I'm not gonna talk. Well, no, I'll talk with them because I'm pretty sure not that many people find Alula and Calamus first. Oh, hey! Oh, wait. Oh, hey! Wasn't expecting anyone to show up around here. No one else was supposed to show up. Oh, sorry. Hi, Moxie. Hi, Nevermore. Hello, dear children. Hey. How's Teraday? She's doing well, thank you for asking. What are you doing? We're just repairing the generator battery. Oh no! It broke? Don't sweat it, Cal. We'll get this old thing up and running again. Do you need us to leave? Nah, kid, y'all can stay. Just keep your hands off the battery. Perhaps you could help us find the necessary parts to repair it. We'll do our best! Careful not to get too close, kid. This battery's real fragile right now. Oh, sorry. Careful now. God dang it, I can't frickin' spam it. You find any spare parts? Nope. Yeah, we use them to light up rooms. If only they lasted longer. Wait. Pretty. I didn't see a face there, but I kind of pressed A on the firefly thing on accident. Didn't expect to get it. Did you find any spare parts, child? No, not yet. Careful now, careful now, careful now, careful now, careful now, careful now. Pretty! Oh. Oh, that's a glitch. There's a glitch. Does this one do it? Yes. Okay. I will definitely need to let Cryro know about that one. Actually, let me, okay. Okay, there we go. And that's what I was talking about. The bridges are kind of wonky in a sense. Oh! Well, that's cool. I heard that Cryro added something to make the central ruins more, like, more being able to know it was the central ruins. Also, okay. Because, let's see. Yeah, central ruins. More distinct. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, is there... No. The world got sick again. I thought Fuzzy made it better, though. Nah, they would just make it all dizzy. I'm sure they did, but it's sick again. Yeah, they wouldn't just let the world stay sick. Well, please tell Fuzzy that I believe in them, and hope that they can make the world happy again. Pretty! Did you tell Fuzzy? I still don't get it. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-dong. Why, hello there. Hello? I haven't seen you before. You're one of those robots. No, I am but a humble glenfolk, living out my days in this sinking ship of a village. Oh, woe is me. Spending what last days I have in my humble abode. My life slowly approaching its final hours as the water slowly approaches my homestead. Ever closer to the sweet release of... right. I apologize. I am being rude. Would you like some soup? Here, let me taste test it. Bzzzt. What is this? It is my the ghost of the machine. Oh! A backup power cell. What is this? My backup power cell. Who said that? Get up the dang bridge, Nico. It's always nice to sit on this little island. Even with the sun gone, I'm content with just being here. My house was lost to the floods anyway. Maybe you should build a house on this island. Heh. Not a bad idea. It's always nice to... okay. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-dong. Oh, that's also weird, I think. I'm just trampling on their freaking tent. Damn, I'm cold. Nico's hairs stand up a little. The word Moxie is written on the side. Is that Moxie? I want to see Fracturus's picture. Full of fish. It's not ready yet, but would you kids like some soup? I'm not hungry, but thank you. Same. Well, don't be afraid to ask when you do get hungry. Don't be afraid to ask if you guys want some soup. Thank you! Whoa. Oh, my dear Quill. I only want what's best for you. I don't understand why you never listen. Is this Quill? All of our grain is still intact, thanks to my hat my cousin got me. That's nice. Yeah, now we don't have to worry about vermin. What's a cat? Nico is kind of like a cat, I think. I'm not a cat, though. I'm a person. Thank goodness, we don't need to worry about vermin. I wonder, are they all... These still don't have dialogue options! There's one other one that doesn't have dialogue options. Was it? No. It was that one. Okay, and... Have you been staying away from them squares? Squares? Where? So they're still hiding, huh? Keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's head back out. Bad news, them squares. Mm-hmm. I know they're still hiding out there. Them bad news squares. Okay, and I think that was... I'm almost positive that's all the houses, but... Cryro did tell me that there was supposed to be like a mention of another... like... a mention of lore, I will just say. And... I don't see it anywhere. I mean... The only place I've never been was down this bridge, but that's because it leads back to the very beginning, as you can see right there. So, yeah, I don't know where that other mention of the new area is. I know of two. Hello. I'm not trading you my amulet. Come on, look at this offer. What are you selling? Every offer you make is just more glass. Look, this green. This one's green, like you. Magpie, please, I just need food. Okay, one more piece of glass. One more. Wish Sari was here. At least they would be able to talk some sense into this trader. Hey, you get a trade? I'm here to go over here. You seem familiar. We do business before? I don't think so. If you say so, kid. Name's Magpie, by the way. Just don't go through my tent or my cart.
Anything catch your eye, though, in my mat?
Oh, that battery!
What? This thing? I don't know if I should trade you something like this.
Some people are fixing the generator and they need new battery parts.
Oh, that changes things. As long as you're not playing with this broken old thing, I can trade you this without any old concern. You better have something good to trade for it, though. Take it easy, kid.
I got an amulet. What about this? I found it in some basement.
Hey, you got one of those too?
You have one too?
I got a lot, actually. Not a regular always give me cool trinkets for him. You sure we never met before?
I'm almost certain.
Well, you know where to find me if you get any less certain.
Some of these boxes are really heavy, even if they look tiny. It's a little embarrassing when someone carries them for me. Then you go to this guy right here. My arms are killing me. That guy outside has a lot of trouble with the heavier boxes. I've been moving those ones for him. Jar of worms.
Gross.
It's an empty jar. It's a mattress.
Careful now. Careful now. Careful now. Careful, kid.
These boxes might look small, but they weigh a ton. I hope nobody notices I'm a little behind on my work. Thank goodness that robot was docked before the power gave out. So many boxes. I wonder what we're sending to the Barrens. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-dong. I wonder if anyone even gets that reference anymore. Something I did not notice until now. Cryro fixed it! The line, I can actually show you with this. The line right here, I mean, you can kind of see it still not have a complete line, but it's better than what it was before. This entire line right here used to be, not there. Like, it was just a floating fish. With these other fish, floating, I guess you could say, too, because there wasn't anything attached to the other side. Also, I wonder if anyone that's beaten this has tried talking to that bird. Or if Cryro removed that. Because I could see that too. Alright, I've been recording for 44 minutes. I'm gonna take this out so I can have a little more freaking space. Holy crap, it's hard to record with it charging when the cord is not that long. It's blocked by blocks! Just kick it, silly! Oh, yeah. Kicked it while I was on top of it. Ow, my foot, ow. Hello? Oh no, I don't know if... Crap. I wonder if that was because I was in dizzy mode. Might have to tell Cryro about that. Let's see if, I'm hoping it auto-saved. Cool. Cool. Okay. As long as it auto-saved, we're fine. I don't know why it did that, but I'm guessing it had to do with the fuzzy thing, so that's something that people should be aware of. If you see that, task manager and hope that it auto-saved. Especially if it auto-saved like that. Okay, so it's that. No, not that. That, and that. That should do it. Quill! Calamus! Alula! Mystery person! Yeah, this is Nico, our messiah. Actually, I'm gonna do this because I cannot see this anymore on that screen because there's a glare now. Nice to meet you, messiah person. Messiah? I mean, hi there. Were you friends with me before too? I've never seen you before in my entire life. We've been looking all over for you. How did you even get stuck in there? Maybe she was just strolling around and got caught up in a room like me. I was strolling around, and then someone locked me in that room after they pushed me in. A stranger pushed you in? Was it someone from the village? Nope. No? Who was it then? I have no idea! Well, at least you're safe now. Can Quill come back to our house, Cal? I want to show her what you've been teaching me. Maybe we should make sure your mom knows that you're safe first. It's okay. I told Mom that I was going to your house anyways. Didn't you say you were only strolling around? Yeah? Can I please stay with you for today? Sure thing, Quill. Yay! Yay! Yeah, y'all go in circles while I just wobble around everywhere. Both of you stay close to me this time, okay? Okay, I wonder if this glitch is still here. Yep, that glitch is still there. I think it was reported today, actually. How long were you carrying this for? Since this morning. Oh. So you gotta talk to Calamus first. So, we knew each other before? You really don't remember anything about us, do you? I don't even know where I am still. Or how I got here. How did we meet? You helped me find Alula, just like you did with Quill here. Was I here to do something? Yeah, there's kind of a lot to explain. I think it'll come back to you once you save the world again. Me? You mean you're not coming with me? Hey, Nico! Come here! I've got something for you! What is it? A surprise! Can I come back here if I don't know where to go? Of course you can. We're still friends after all. Here you go! What is this? It's a Marimo! I got it while swimming in the rivers. I like to feed the rams around here with them. It's the coolest thing I have. I hope you like it. Thank you. I hope you like my gift. They say... Okay, that's weird, but I think that's fine too. I'm sure you'll be okay. I promise. Okay, cool. That dialogue is working now. I used to have to go... or it used to do the same dialogue before talking with Quill to get the Marimo here, so... Alula's eyes remained glued to the book. That's an old storybook our mom used to read to us. I've been using it to help teach Alula how to read. I wish I had more books to give her, but that's the only one we have. Oh! Do you know the book about a boy in a desert? No. Did the author write it? It was written by an author. Oh, I guess you wouldn't remember him either. I'll see if Magpie has anything like that. Okay, I can't check that anymore. Okay, let's see. Well, dusty old cobwebs. Okay. Nico really wants to go out and about. First, I want to do this.
No thanks! Please put that away. Please put that dirty old thing away.
Probably would have been quicker if I would have went through the middle ruins. Because I do want to come over here real quick. Even though I might come over here again in a moment, maybe. Oh, wait. Don't worry, Quill. We'll work on getting you out of there. Okay. Okay, cool. That works right. Also, you can't read that. The markings on the paper are unintelligible to Nico. Who put those elevator doors? I'm just joking. I blame the thief. The thief that I will not say their name of, just to keep it secret, because you're not supposed to know the name. I only know because I know. I have my ways. Actually, I can just go down here. Also, Ram Village. I used to, or I still make jokes saying that Ram Village. When I think of Ram Village, the only thing I can think of is Ram Ranch, and the only reason I know about that phrase is because of shoutouts to Simple Flips. Are you hungry? The ram chomps down on the Marimo. It just spit out of a gem. Gross. Thanks. See, that dialogue was actually different from what I've read before, so... It used to say there used to be a cutscene and stuff like that, for the most part. Okay, take your... I found this gem.
Whoa! Where'd you find this?
A ram gave it to me.
It was the weird one, wasn't it?
Does it always spin so fast?
Well, it's the only thing I've ever seen it do. Well, here you go anyways. Didn't you just trade me something for that?
Yep.
You looking to trade it back?
No.
Good to hear. I really like the gem you got me, and I don't want to trade it back. I mean, look, it's the same color as me, pretty much.
Okay, actually, I don't want to walk all the way back there. Let's do that. Also, I haven't made any comments, but who likes the trees? These trees were pretty much concept art for the game originally, the base game. I found a battery. It's broken too, though.
Let me have a look.
Careful now.
Careful now. Careful now. Careful now. Careful now. This'll work. There should be enough working parts in this here one.
Great! Thank you for your help, child. We should head back to my place to fix this. Follow us.
Looks like we're all set.
Just don't walk out that door, Nico. This may take a while. Oh, God. I like your house, Mr...
Oh, this isn't my house. I live over in the ruins.
But it's kind of flooded right now, so Moxie here's letting me stay until it gets sorted out.
Oh, and there's no mister. Name's just Nevermore.
I'm a mechanic.
What are you doing? You want to see me work real close up? Well, I also like making music too, actually.
Moxie isn't really my name. It's only what people here call me. My real name's too convoluted for people to say. It's not really a name, actually, now that I think about it. Does someone else live here, too? I see an owl toy in the corner. That would be Teraday's. She's one of my 2 kids. Her and Corvus. Wow! You're a parent? But aren't you a robot? I'm only their legal guardian. I unfortunately cannot be their biological parent. I try to take care of everyone around here.
Kinda taking them under her wing, as they say. Stop it! Fine. Give me a few moments and I'll get this thing going.
Hey, can I ask a question? Of course. Did we know each other before? I do not believe so.
I think this is the first time we've ever met you.
Oh. Have you been here before? I don't know. I met 2 people who said they knew me before. You already saw them with me. But I know I've never been to a place like this before. Are you scared, child?
Hey! It's okay. Things have always worked out before, right? The Messiah saved us once. He'll save us again, you know?
Hey, do you ever think before you speak?
What?
I'm sorry, child. It's already very unfortunate that someone as young as yourself has to bear such a burden. I can only imagine the stress you must be under. So, I am supposed to return the sun? And have to do it by myself? tell you what, when you go to leave, I'll be there with you. I won't be able to stay all the way, but I can stick with you until you reach the refuge. It will give me the chance to stock up on food as well. The refuge?
A big heckin' city?
Don't say that. It is the city that surrounds the tower, where the sun resides. And that's where I have to go?
Seems like it.
Although, being the Messiah, you should have a connection to Fuzzy. So even if I am not with you all the way, you will not be alone. Oh yeah, we definitely got a connection, because look at all this moving around Nico's been doing this entire time. I've heard that name before. There was a weird computer that said that name. I thought maybe I would find them here. Who are they? They are the god of our world.
They are?
How do you not know this?
I guess I just never picked up.
It's basic knowledge. So they can help me? They should already be helping you. Have you not spoken to them yet? I thought they would talk to me first. How do I talk to them? I don't know.
Maybe just try saying something aloud?
Hello? Fuzzy? Nothing. You couldn't make contact?
What does that mean?
Don't concern yourself with it right now.
Hey, why don't you take a breather, kid? I think I got this battery sorted out and dinner should be soon.
If that's the case, do you think you can fetch Teraday for us? She should be down around the lower village. You can't miss her, honestly. She's bright pink and a bundle of energy. What is this? That's my power cell. Oh! She shouldn't be too far away.
Got Teraday yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Let's see. Now I gotta catch her. Okay, cool. Teraday? Moxie's calling you for dinner. Oh! Is it dinner time already? Actually, I do wonder something. Would it have been faster if I would have... No. Get over... Okay, let's see. Where is he? Where is Corvus? Big bro! It's dinner time! I'll be home in a bit. I'm gonna be here for a little longer. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Ram Ranch. Mommy, I'm home. Welcome home, sweetheart.
Welcome back, kid.
Uncle Nevermore.
Hey there. Did you have fun today?
Uncle, are you guys a family?
I'm kind of like Moxie here, just another guardian for the kids. Even if one of them's only a year younger than me.
So, if you're the uncle, where's the dad? Daddy isn't home right now. Is he a robot too? This is correct. Cool!
Hey, you want to stay here for dinner, kid?
When there used to be a choice for that, and if you chose no, you would get soft locked. And what happened next? The fireflies tried to run away, but I'm really good at running. So I caught them and I had 7. Why were you catching fireflies? Secret. Look who decided to join us for dinner. Big brother! Inside voice. I'm sorry, Mama. At least someone's happy to see me home early. You are home early, and I appreciate it. Please say hello to our guest that's just wobbling around our entire house, running into everything. Oh, sorry. My name's Corvus. Nice to meet you. Hello, my name's Nico. Hello, Nico. Wait, like the Messiah Nico? Let's not talk about that right now. What? Why? Don't you think this would make for an interesting dinner conversation? Just drop it. I'll explain later. I apologize that took so long. We are running low on cooking ingredients and I had to make do with what I had left. So we're having soup again today? Don't worry. Can't tell you how many times I've been stuck eating fish. This is true. It's a good thing you're going to the refuge after this, huh? I want to go too! I wouldn't. What do you mean? The main path between here and there is looking a little sketchy as of recently. Be specific. I've seen someone around that area that I don't recognize. What do they look like? I couldn't get a good look. They turned the corner before I could get closer. Just watch yourselves. But I want to go with Mommy and Nico. I'm sorry, but I need you to stay here and look after Uncle Nevermore, okay? I'll be right back, okay? Then we can talk all you want. Okay. Moxie? Yes? Who made you? My creator's name is Hazel. He created me to collect data on morality. Hazel? Like hazelnuts? No, it's just his name. It used to be a pretty simple concept until I took in this rascal. Still not easy for you? What was that? Nothing. Awkward. Nevermore? How long have you been a mechanic? Oh, I guess first started when I was Teraday's age. My friend Rusty. She needed emergency repairs, and I was the only one who could help. It was such a long time ago. Is Rusty a robot like Moxie? Yep. I was only 6 years old, so the only thing I knew to do was put her into my cleaning device. Is Rusty a Roomba? No, she's my friend. Right. Can we eat already? Did you wash your hands? Oh, whoa, 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 I saw that. That's, I mean, it's not a glitch, but it is an error. Damn, I need to kind of remember that. Let me, I know how to do this. Let's see. Hour and hour 9 minutes. Moxie dialogue. Mess up. Okay. Yes. I saw him do it. All right, let's eat. Did you enjoy dinner, Nico? Yes, ma'am. It was really delicious. Oh, let me just walk around the place even though I'm tired as heck. Are you tired, my child? Or are you tired, child? Did I just walk through Moxie? You're not supposed to be able to walk in this scenario anyway, so that's just a bug from being in fuzzy mode. A little. You were walking around for a really long time. You can rest here before we leave if you need to. Oh, okay. Thank you for the... Good night, child. Alrighty. I will say, compared to the first version of the song, just when that it was the first like 10 seconds of it or whatever, 10 to 15 seconds. Adding that little that hum part for that song really brings in the emphasis of how like just kind of bring it has a little bit of a gives me goosebumps. Let's just put it that way, yeah. Whoa, are you alright? You don't look like you slept very well. Also, walking really slowly, still tired. You had a distressed look on your face. Is something wrong? Oh, it's just a bad dream. I'm fine. You don't sound fine. Well, I woke up in my bed back at home. It was dark outside. Then I looked out the window and saw something in the distance glowing. I wasn't sure what it was, so I got up to get a better look. And then I saw someone standing outside. They had something in their hands. My house disappeared. And they pushed me. I can't remember what happened next. Perhaps this person you saw is the one responsible for the world being thrusted into darkness again. I would have some choice words to say to them if they ever show themselves. Or it could just be some random dream. It's not like Terry hasn't dreamt weirder before. Okay, yeah. Somebody holding a mysterious glowing object and pushing the Messiah while the sun's out. Not really up to the imagination who this person could be. I just wanted to make sure. But why am I dreaming of this person? Come here, dear. Sorry, I can't. I'm just walking around everywhere. I will say this picture is aww. I don't have all the answers. I also like the change of dialogue box. But whenever you need me, I will be here for you. Thank you. Take a moment to breathe and stretch. When you're ready, we can head out for the refuge. Okay. coop. Hi, Nico! Hi! Where did Nevermore go? Uncle Nevermore went home. Oh. I wanted to say goodbye to him before I left. I'll let him know. Bye, Nico! I drew this yesterday.
Hey,
Hi!
so that dream you had, what do they look like?
I don't remember. It happened really fast. Corvus?
Hmm?
Can I ask you... ask how you met Moxie? Because you don't look like a robot. I think.
Yeah, me and Teraday aren't robots. It's kind of a long story. I don't like thinking back on what our life was like before Moxie gave us all of this.
Aww, so my little delinquent does have a heart after all.
Take care, Nico. Hey, Nico.
Yeah?
You should probably hold on to this more closely.
Huh? Oh, that's my amber. Young man.
Hey, I wasn't going to keep it. Be a little more careful with your stuff, though, alright? Okay. I'm glad Nico moved, because Corvus was trying to get by. And I couldn't move until Corvus got back on the bed.
Actually, let us travel to the research station. This is not the right room. Hey, look, a glitch. Okay, that's another glitch. Where's that print button? That was not what I wanted to do, but let me exit that so I can actually do this and print. There we go. Nico inserts the charged battery into the generator. Whoa! It's quite magical, isn't it? If you want, we can stay a little longer so you can see how the Glen really looks. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. We know. This generator does not need to be fixed right now. Please exit the building at your earliest convenience. I am the generator maintenance unit. Everything is fine here. I am in charge of collecting the moss samples. Cool! Phosphor trees are now being protected under the new laws. Please do not harvest them. Somebody was cutting these trees down? No, but do not harvest them anyways. Right. Moxie be like, I'm full of... This whole village is full of freaking idiots. Phosphor tree growth rate has been reduced as of late. I will contact the Citadel for guidance. Give me a water sample. Hello, human. May I ask where you are heading? It was... the refuge, dear. Yeah, there! That is good to hear. May you take this water sample to one of the vendors of the shopping district? Oh, sure. Take care now, human. Water sample collection project resuming. Please wait outside. Well, at least that robot was freaking nice compared to all the other robots. They gave me a water sample there. The other robots, like, we're collecting water samples. Please be outside. Get out! And look, see? The sun's moving, so it's like, I just noticed that I went on the bridge. Hello, organic life form. Beyond this bridge lies a secondary path to the research station. Thanks! Even though I didn't need it. Let's take Moxie over here. This is what I want to do before. I will say one thing that I do find interesting that was taken out was the logs that were going on the river in the ruins, but at the same time I could understand that being taken out because that was a lot of stuff, of movement and stuff. Stop moving, Nico. But what about to Moxie? I wanted to see if Moxie could read the unintelligible mess. Let me just walk around everywhere. Okay, no new dialogue there. I wonder how close Nevermore and Moxie are to fixing the power. Dude, don't you see the robots are alive? 120 samples of moss collected and ready for shipment. Affirmative. Preparing samples for transportation. Also, Moxie's right here, by the way. Is that a robot? Is that the Messiah? Hello there, Messiah. The inhabitants of this land call me Kevin. But you can call me by my designated name. Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Yes, hello, Messiah. I wish I could stay and chat for a bit longer, but I must set sail for the Barrens. The armored assistant requests a shipment of booty. The treasure kind. Save your questions for the future, Messiah. You still have a mission to accomplish. You're not wrong there, Kevin. Of course I'm not. That would be ridiculous. Now if you'll excuse me. I must wait for the Glen folk to remove these boxes from me as I have no legs and oars are attached to my hands. Alright, Kevin. Good luck on your adventure? That's the spirit, Messiah. Okay, waiting for the guy to move. Waiting for the guy to move. There we go. I mean, I could have fast traveled, but I wanted to say hi to frickin',
Careful. Careful now. Careful now.
Careful now. Say hi to Magpie.
What brings you here, scrap metal?
If you're going to insult me, you've got to do it right.
How about a rep?
What? Rep?
Short for replicant.
That's much better. See, there. You can use that, Neanderthal.
That's not fair.
What's a Neanderthal? An uncivilized or unintelligent person, usually doomed to natural selection. This dialogue was not here.
Ha! That's pretty mean.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to be nice next time.
Ain't gonna hold my breath.
Come on.
See you around, Mox.
Okay, so before it just had see you around Mox, and I was like to Cryro, that seems kind of weird just to not have any dialogue conversing between Magpie and Moxie. So I really like that.
What?
I wish I was a box. He acts really awkward while we work. It's strange. You can say that again. They want to be a box. Okay. Everybody wants to be something, apparently. They just want to be a box. Okay, Moxie doesn't say anything about the very, very odd demon ram. Oh, my dear Quill. I want what's best for you. I don't understand why you never listen. Hi, Nico! I said inside voice! Sorry, Mom. Do you want to play? I'm sorry, little Quill. Nico is on an important mission right now. They can't stay to play. Aww. Will they come back soon? Very soon, I promise. Yay! Quill, what did I just say? Yes, Mama. I do not like that woman. Yeah, I can see why, and you saying does Quill never listen? Well, maybe if Quill were to speak or whatever, and you not yell at them 24/7 anytime they say something a little more loud. Good luck on your mission, Nico. What a boo. What a boo. Stop. Okay. Make sure to bundle up, honey. Sure thing. That's a new one for me. Don't need to go in there. I wonder actually what would happen if if Moxie has dialogue. Who's Fuzzy? Oh, I get it. This is like a test. Tests are boring. I wonder if he took Moxie in here before the robot died. If Moxie would have anything to say about that. Sure. Stop running into walls, Nico. Hope the sun comes back soon. Yeah, we're still dizzy. We're always gonna be... I did not tell you to go in there. Oh, what am I gonna do? Look at this freaking glare. Let's see. Looks like I didn't get any special... Nope. Or, wait. Small sprouts poke out from the soil. Okay. Had to look really close there. Yeah, sometimes you got them running around here. Is it the courtyard? No unique dialogue from them. Look at this frickin' sun. Jeez. Hello, are you here to see the Guardian of the Glen? No? This place has a guardian? Yes, She is called Maze. She has been protecting the Glen for a very long time. The path to her is currently flooded. Please do not attempt to meet her at this current time. Rest assured, she is healthy and well. I will send your good wishes to her once the path is clear. Okay, cool. Cool. Next is... It is not safe for a child like you to be wandering in the ruins. It's okay, I'm with Moxie. Who? Greetings. Are you this child's guardian? Yes, I'm escorting them to the refuge. Are you an adult? Yes. I see. You may continue to wander. I just like that face of Moxie's. This entrance is blocked off due to shifts in the land structure. It is not safe to enter. Oh, we can visit another time, okay? Okay, let's go over here. This is like the last area I know that has robots that I wanted to see what would happen, but the game broke, you could say, whenever I try to look. Back in beta testing, so. But I have seen their dialogue since, so. Hello, human. Do you wish to enter that room? No. That is good. It is currently blocked by a large flooded pond. Oh. What's in there? My memory banks state that there is a computer in that room, but this information may be months out of date. I do not know what is in there now. Funny thing about that, this was kind of created a little recent and months ago, so it was kind of a reference in that too, and I find that pretty funny because whenever I was in there during beta testing, there wasn't a computer, as far as I remember at least. But there is supposed to be a computer. Hello, human. Did you repower the generator? Mm-hmm. It was really big. Yes, the size of the generator is quite voluminous. Please be careful while you are here. There is currently a flood. Okay. Okay. I think that is everything. Oh, the sun's going away. Please. Please go away, because you're making it really hot. Hello, human. Are you in need of assistance? Nope. Thank you, though. And what of the madame? I'm fine, thank you. This is good to hear. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. So overall, besides a couple glitches that I spotted, I think everything else is fine. Also, still love the music. Also, all the new sprite work looks really nice. I mean, look at these trees. Look at Moxie. Look at everything that's new.
Hello, human. You are familiar to me.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot today. You seem more comfortable with it now. I guess? I was really scared, but everyone here has been really kind to me. But I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do in that refuge place. I'm sure Fuzzy will come to help you by then, dear. Even if you cannot hear them, I'm certain that they are trying their best to reach you. Right.
Human, do you still have your pin with you?
No? I have mine.
Oh, thank goodness. Please write your names down here.
Actually, I do need to talk to Cryro about that, now that I think about it. Because I will make a note of that. Okay. Yeah, I needed to make them note of that because thinking about that, Nico did not have a pin during Solstice, which is what the run is supposed to be based off after, so...
Stay safe, you two.
Thank you!
Hello, you can proceed now.
Cool. Cryro knows why I do this. Because before, it would just be normal talk, not robot talk. And there was no guardian face, so every time I'd say something to the side, I would be like, "Hello, you can proceed now." And there is no bed in here. Because there is no need of a bed when Moxie will offer their place to us. Is something wrong, child? Did you see somebody just now? I saw nobody. Fuzzy. I don't know what's happening right now. No. Where did all these errors come from? Destabilizing. Moxie? Go get help. What are these? Just go. But Corvusson, hurry. Please hurry. No. Whoa. Look at Nico. I blame the dizzy effect for Nico's sprite being like this. So not a glitch. Moxie! I can't! It's all a bad dream. Fuzzy, help. Fuzzy? Fuzzy?